Good evening, race fans. We are back at Vegas for your number 2 chase race this evening for the WFO Racing Network. I'm Deadman Strolling. I will be your host tonight as we have 22 cars going to be battling it out here for your pleasure live in Vegas. Gonna go take a around the track here with Vern Bradley pretty soon. But first, let's get ready to race. Air temperature tonight, 67 degrees. Track temperature, 68. Wind speed, only 8 miles an hour. We'll be back right after this.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
There we go. See if we can't get in touch here with Vern. Get our lap around the race. Trying to wait for Mr. Vern Bradley. Not sure where he's at. Not currently out on the track. I'm probably going to slaughter this name quite a few times, but we have a new driver here, or a new driver for me. Not for you, maybe necessarily, but he's going to be racing in the 23 machine of Vernon Margam. Margam. Of course. 24. Dakota Floyd. 29 of Christian Campbell, who's not on the track yet. Of course, we all know the 41 machine of Michael Atkins. See if nope, he's not out there. Bill English isn't out there. John Wimbish isn't on the track. Bert Wilson's nobody's on the track. And Vern is MIA. Imagine that. Another driver, Steven Seegers. The number 8 machine will be with us tonight. I don't think we're going to get a lap around the track. How about that? '24 car of Dakota Floyd running that Castle machine tonight. Man, I wish it would just not even click to them if they're not on the track. All right. We have 22. Like I said, we have 22 cars. Fans, 22 cars in tonight's race. Yeah. I think Vern went on vacation.
Oh, crap, DMS. I had to walk away and go to the restroom real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, we're waiting for our lap around, but...
All right, we're going to do that right now. I'll hit the warm-up, get a brand-new race car, and we'll take a lap.
All right. We're going to be riding on board with the 14 machine of Vern Bradley as he gives us a lap around Vegas in the Xfinity car.
Yeah, I think I'm in the Farmer's Insurance machine tonight, so we'll see. Five car was fast last week. We'll see how it is this week. Feels a little slow, but it felt slow last week too.
Take it away, Vern.
Well, this pit road exit right here, you just got to be careful. This car with the 100% fuel on fresh tires, if you turn it too sharp, it will spin out. But I'm just going to do like I did last night in the trucks. I'm going to run right up here by this wall and that's going to help me get momentum coming off of turn 4 here. And then I'm going to go by the start finish line right here and get set up to get down to the bottom here in turns 1 and 2. You exit at turn 2 off the bottom. You're going to bring it right up close to the wall if you got room. Down the back straightaway into turn 3 here. Same thing, I'm shooting for that white line. Now, later into the run, what I've been doing in practice, and I've seen some other guys doing it, and I think you'll see it again, DMS, we're going to take a half a lap here because we're going to run right up here at this wall. I think this high side is going to be coming in later in the run tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
All righty. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Vern Bradley.
Hey, no problem. That's your lap and a half tonight, so you got a little bit of a bonus there.
Oh, we always like a little bit of bonus. What's up, Nate? How you doing tonight? Oh, well, good luck, sir. And who knows? Are you in the booth tonight, or are you just concentrating on racing?
Well, I can be in the booth tonight. I was in the booth last week and seemed to work out well for me, and maybe it's my good luck charm.
Seriously, I'm your good luck charm?
No, maybe the booth is.
Oh. Yeah, we wouldn't want to give me any undue credit here.
Oh, absolutely, DMS. I'm as optimistic before this one as I was last week, and I'm, again, just making laps, trying to stay out of people's way.
I'm assuming qualifying is all over with?
Yep, qualifying is over. We're in the warm-up session now, so checkered flag's out on it, and we'll be gridding up to race shortly.
All right, and as we are talking about that grid, here it is. Here's your results on the grid. Chuck Sweeney coming in with a number 1 spot on the pole in that 75 machine. Richard Holland in the 31 machine, going to be on the outside. John Sanu in the 86 machine is in third. Vernon, I know I'm going to screw this up, Markham.
Margheim.
Vernon Margheim in the 23 machine is going to be on the outside in the 4th position. Michael Atkins in 5th in the 41. LZ Daly in the 6th in the number 6 machine. In the number 7 spot, Burt Wilson in the 70 machine. Vern Bradley in the 14th, going to be on the outside in the 8th position. Tommy Haynes in the 17 car, going to be there in the 9th spot. Nick Hunt in the 00, going to be your top 10. In the 11th spot, Jacob Daniels in the 72 car. Bradley Cooper on the outside in the 12th spot with that number 5 machine. 24, Dakota Floyd is going to be rounding off 13th. I don't know why I said rounding off, because rounding off is not 13th, but rounding off would be 14th of John T. Wimbish in that 56 machine. Ricky Forgo coming in there in the 10 car in the 15th spot. On the outside of him is going to be Mike Franklin in the 44. 17th, we've got the 8 machine of Steven Seegers. Steve Seegers in that 8 machine. Glenn Jamison on the outside in the 18th spot in the 63 machine. 36 of David Nestor going to be in that 19th spot. David Nestor. Christopher Campbell. The 29 car is going to be rounding off the 20th. Running that outside edge. And the inside there on the last row is going to be Michael McCauley running in the 81 machine. And Bill English running in the 52 machine will be following it up with 22 cars on the track this evening, Vern. 22.
22 of us out here going to do battle for, gosh, I forgot to see how long it was. 130 laps, DMS.
130 laps, and here we go. We're starting to grid up here. What's going on, Mike? How you doing? Good luck tonight. Oh, yeah. Exciting already. Look at all these cars, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Pace cars up. We're about to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Get some. Let's go. should be a real exciting race, man. 22 cars. Look at this. They're already going into the turn. Not going to. We're going to see. Chuck Sweeney is going to hold off everybody with a great restart there. John Sanu looking to the inside. The 31, Richard Holland. 41 of Michael Atkins in the back there trying to figure out which way he's going to go. There we go. John Snoo's going to secure that second spot for right now. Richard Holland's going to drop down to third. Michael Atkins is in the fourth spot. But let's not forget, we got that 70. We've got that mellow, here they call it mellow yellow. The 70 of Burt Wilson. And he's going to be rounding off the top five. Check in there with a number 6 car running on the outside of Vern Bradley. Running in close behind Vernon Margam. Got 2 Verns. Hey, Vern.
Yeah, we got a long run here, DMS, and I'm going to take...
we just had a... Hold on.
Yeah, Tommy Haynes got in the wall right behind me.
Tommy Haynes, and he was able to hold on to it. He's going to drop a lot of positions, but good for him. He was able to avoid the caution and keep it straight. Not sure we're going to be able to go caution free tonight like we did last night during the truck series, but they're going to give it hell trying. They're going to give it hell trying. Not seeing a lot of damage on the outside of that car. A little bit of flattening, but most of the paint's still there. Jump back up to the 14th car. He's battling over there with the 6 of LZ Daly. Trying to maintain that 8th spot. Back and forth a little bit about. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Man, they're all kind of crowded up. Makes for some exciting racing.
Yeah, I'm trying to settle out some laps here to see how this thing's going to end up, DMS.
Oh. Look, it's kind of looking like they're debating on whether to go to the outside. As you look at the 6 machine of Elsie Daly moving up to the ass end of Vernon Margam in that 23 machine. He's going to try to take over that 6 spot.
I think it's still too early for that top line.
Man, still a little loose out there.
No, it's not really loose. It's the car's mostly tight, and that's what kicks it loose. You'll have so much wheel in it. It really has a tendency to 4-wheel slide off the corner.
Gotcha. Elsie Daly going to look to the inside, and wow, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go up here into the number 4 spot there with Mr. Richard Holland in the 31 machine. Right along with him a little bit.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Not sure why, but we'll figure it out. I've got two that are slow, 36.
Who's that? I want to know is 44 or 10. There's me. 10-4.
Let's see what we can see here. I don't know why. There it is, the 44. I did the instant replay and it took me back to the main camera. All right, here, let's ride around with the 44. Pretty much all by himself. He's going to come into the turn. Crossing the start-finish line. And he's just going to run right up into... Oh, and he does collect. He does collect that 10 car. He does collect up that 10 car. So there you go. That was the 44. That was the 44 Mike Franklin. And unfortunate spot right now is that's going to also take Just Rick. Going to take Just Rick into the road or into the wall there.
Right in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate that this early on, 10 laps in DMS, but it's kind of the nature of the beast in racing.
Yep. It happens. It happens.
I didn't really plan on putting myself back in alphabet soup, but, based off last night, if we get a long green flag run, I'd like to have a little bit extra fuel. So I went down and topped off.
Yeah, I see it. I see. There was quite a few people that actually did that little stint there, that little trick there, as we were getting ready to grid back up here.
Yeah, it'll give us 11 laps, 12 laps more than the guys in front of us, so we'll be able to go a little bit longer on this.
A little bit. I see Chuck stayed out. John Sanu stayed out. Bert Wilson stayed out.
It's a gamble when you're up there. I mean, even me being in the top 10, it's a big gamble because you give up all that track position, DMS, and the track position's really important. But I'm going to take the fuel over the track position and see how it works.
Well, we'll find out at the end of the night. That's always going to be the truth teller right there.
So I do want to remind you and everyone that we are on limited tires tonight. The field has 3 sets of tires remaining. I didn't see anybody take tires right there.
And you guys are trying out something new tonight too, right? You filled up the tank.
We did. We got 100% fuel tonight, so we'll be able to go a lot farther on a tank of fuel. Twice the distance.
Pace car is in. We're about to go back green. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Chuck out with a great restart. Not really. I'm wondering. I know there's a couple of drivers. We don't want to interrupt Vern right here, but I know there's a couple of times that there's a certain spot right there at that green line or that green that starting line there that if you overbust that, it's gonna black flag you. So I know there's a lot of drivers that are afraid of that zone. But we're back on the green. Let's take a look at our top 10 standings right now. Chuck Sweeney still with the lead. John Sanu coming in second.
Thank you, Clint.
Burt Wilson running third. Vern Markheim is running fourth. Nick Hunt in the fifth spot. LZ Daly in sixth. Bradley Cooper in seventh. Dakota Floyd in eighth. Michael Atkins in that 41 machine. He dropped down to ninth there. Richard Holland in the 10th. Top 10. Look at this race. Look at the race we got going on down here. What is that? Is that? Yeah, that's the 86. 86 of John Snoot, currently running in the second spot. Chuck Sweeney able to get a little bit of a lead going on up there. We got a little over a half a second lead. But look at this battle going into almost 4 wide. Look at this battle right here we got. 41's going to dive down to the inside. Michael Atkins is going to try to take that inside away from the 70 machine of Burt Wilson, and 23, 8, 31. They're all looking for position.
Thank you, Bert.
going to drop down there in front of Steve Seegers, holding it to hold him off. Richard Holland diving down to the inside. He's going to take a spot away from Burt in that 70 machine. And here comes Seegers going down to the inside. He's going to try to get around the 23 machine from the inside. And waiting in that wings is the 00 Nick Hunt. And that 6 machine of LZ Daly. We got one pack. They're starting to break away a little bit. We're going to kind of keep an eye on right here. And Seegers does it. He's going to take that spot. And he's going to come in and drop in behind Burt Wilson. Nick Hunt, he's looking for that open spot. He's going to try to dive in there. Going to line him up.
Next time I'm going to wreck.
Seegers is going to take a spot away from Wilson, moving him up into the top 5. Bradley Cooper in that 5 machine, he's been moving up. He's currently running 9th. He's in the top 10, but he is gaining on, and there he is. The 00 going to drop down to the inside, and he's going to take that and try to take a spot away. Vernon going to drop down, and he's going to deny him. Got a battle going on here. Bradley Cooper going to run the outside in behind Vernon, and he's going to take a spot away from Nick Hunt. Going to drop down immediately to the inside. Not going to allow Vernon to come down. He's got that spot. There he goes. Bradley Cooper moving it up to the 6th spot. And look at this, right behind Elsie Daly, we got Dakota Floyd in that 24 machine. He's looking to get around. Of course, I guess that's racing, right? Everybody's trying to look around, trying to get around.
I didn't mean to run you high, Vern. I went in there and got tight.
Let's go back here to the 14th of Vern. Vern Bradley, take a ride along with him. He's got a bird's eye view of that battle going on up in front. Trying to... Well, those numbers are really hard to read on that car. 36, there we go. The 36 of Dave Nestor.
Yep, he's right in front of me here. I'm going to try to move to his outside, see if I can get a pass going on.
You might get a pass going on, but I don't know if it's going to be you or Jacob Daniels.
Yeah. Well, you lose ground on entry there, DMS, but you gain it back on the straightaway, and I just didn't quite have enough. I think I'm a little faster than the 36, just trying to figure out a way around them.
Gotcha. That's part of racing. Looks like Vern's going to try. Nope. No. Maybe the inside will do a little bit better. 36 is gaining a little slow down there of Nestor. But you're right. On that straightaway, he just got it. He just pulls it back out. Let's take a look at the 24 of Dakota Floyd. He is up there challenging Elsie Daly. He's challenging Elsie Daly. This will be for the 7th spot if he can get by him cleanly. And there it is. Let's go up to the 5th spot there and ride along with the 70 machine of Burt Wilson there and see what we see. We see clean air. The top 4 have broke away from the pack. Bradley Cooper is... a little bit of blinkage there. Bradley Cooper is catching up a little bit over there to Burt Wilson, but the John Sanu, Chuck Sweeney, Atkins, and Holland, they go. Speaking of Holland, look at this. He is our race leader. We're so intent on watching that little skirmish back there that we've got a new race leader. Richard Holland in the 31 machine. And Michael Atkins in the 41 machine is in the number 2 spot. Chuck Sweeney dropping down to 3rd. And, of course, the 86 of John Sanu.
Got it.
In the 4 spot. About 0.7 seconds lead there. Holland over Michael Atkins. How you doing tonight, Nation? There we go. We'll go from the blimp view there and see exactly what kind of spacing we have between 1 and 2. Drop into the number 2 car, and then it's about even. It's about even. About the same space between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Jump down over there to Chuck Sweeney, and nobody behind him. Coming up on, let's see, lap number 35, coming up on that. not real sure when they're going to be doing green stops. They did go with a full tank of gas tonight, so I'm going to say probably went around somewhere between the 45 and 50, maybe. Look at this race right here. Nick Hunt trying to get into the top 10. Right there on Vern. Vern is going to go to the inside of Daisy. LZ Daly. Going to try and take that spot away. And he's going to do it. He's going to drop into the top 10 there in the 9th spot. Dropping LZ Daly back into the final spot of the top 10. And Nick Hunt, what? I don't know if he liked that idea. Dave Nestor in that 36 machine. Just behind them. Nick going into the inside, going to try to get into the top 10 there by passing the LZ Daly. This, of course, is for the 10th spot. We got a new guy coming into that fight for the 10th spot there. To be the 36 car of Dave Nestor. He's like, I want to play. I want to get into this top 10 thing. Nick is going to complete the pass, but Nestor is going to stay down to the inside, and he is going to attempt to get in there. And look at this fight we got back here. 17 of Tommy Haynes trying to get around the 23 car. Right behind him is right behind him is Bill English, John Wimbish. Wimbish in the 56.
70 pitting.
And we have got our first call out for a green stop pit in the 70 car. Bert Wilson.
Pitting.
Double zero speeding.
Okay, we're getting a lot of pits down here. Let's go take a look. We got 70.
Pitting this time around.
72 to stop.
Now, I think with them going full and going as many laps as they are, I think they're going to be able to do it on fuel. I think they're going to just tires every time around. As you can see on that 70 machine there, Bert Wilson, he's got his tires. He's out. He gone. Let's take a look at the leader. I think I heard Dakota Floyd. Yeah, Dakota Floyd. He's in. Getting left side tires. And he's gone. Jacob Daniels, he's got his. He's out. Nick's already back on the track. Keep an eye on the leader here.
36, pitting this lap. 36, pitting this lap.
All right, David Nestor just calling in. He's going to be pitting. There he is, getting it woed down.
75 pitting.
75, Chuck Sweeney.
23 pitting this time by.
23.
63 pitting.
All right, let's watch this pit here. And we're going to catch up with Chuck Sweeney. He's coming into pit road right now. Getting that woed down.
I got you, Bert. I see you.
There's our pole sitter right there. And he's gone. Look at this. Vern Bradley in the P3 position right now. He's running around. John Snoo's got 47 laps. Coming up on a couple of cars entering the pit area. Or exiting the pit area. Chuck Sweeney going to split the two of them. Going to pass over Vern there and Richard Holland. What a move. We saw that live. Yeah, right here. Of course, not as live as Vern did. Vern really got the bird's eye view of that pass. And here is currently your race leader, Michael Atkins, with a 2.7 second lead, and he is going to get her woe down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's going to fall into pit lane. Going to put in a new race leader, John Sanu. We're sitting at 50 laps right now. Chuck Sweeney coming up from behind. He's going to get out. He's going to get back on the lead lap.
Thanks, John.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Richard Holland's going to get back on the lead lap. John Snoo's still running out there. I don't have a car number for this guy, so trying to see what it is. I'm not sure. I am not sure. No, Bill English. That's Bill English in the 52 machine right there.
Say hi, Bert. Sure. Thank you, Vern.
No problem.
And John Sanu is going to continue on with it as your race leader. He is not going to pit in this time.
86 putting the sign by. 86 putting the sign by.
And there he goes. And that's his call in to his crew, letting him know he's going to need to come in for some go-go juice and some shoes. Drops down in there, right along with the number 5 car here. It looked like they were battling it out there. Yeah, there you go. You got number 5 of Bradley Cooper, Dakota Floyd in the 24, and then, of course, you got Michael Atkins Jr. They're going to go 3 wide. Atkins going to pass on the outside. Cooper's going to pass on the inside. They split the difference. I'm going to fall in line there with Atkins dropping in to the 8th spot. Bradley Cooper 9th, and Dakota Floyd, not really sure if he knows how that exactly happened, but damn, he's going to go into the 10th spot. And look at this. I know. This is what we're going to be bragging about right here. But look, we have a new race later in the number 14 car. Yeah, that is Bradley Cooper. No. Vern Bradley. He's going to cross that checker line. He winning.
I haven't pitted.
If he can only hold on for another 56 laps, he's got this.
We got 74 to go.
It was a joke, Vern. Lighten up.
I gotcha.
You're probably going to be able to get right around John Sanu, though. He was at 52 because you went in and topped off a little there.
Well, I got a strategy in my head, and I'm going to see if it'll work.
You're going to see if it'll work. Well, we'll find out if we get you up here as in an interview in the booth.
Yeah, if not, I got nothing to lose, right, DMS?
You got nothing to lose. You don't really have anything to lose anyway.
Exactly. I did get into the outside wall a little bit, so I got some right side damage.
While we're talking about damage there, let's go ahead and look at your top 10. There it is, your race leader, Vern Bradley.
Hello here, John.
Tommy Haynes in the 2nd spot. Chuck Sweeney in 3rd. Richard Holland running in that 4th spot. The number 70 of Burt Wilson. He's running in the 5th. 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. running in 6th. Bradley Cooper. He's running in 7th. And Dakota Floyd has moved back up to the 8th spot. Nick Hunt running in the 9th. Right in there behind him. And behind him, we've got LZ, the 6th car of LZ Daly. And that's your top 10. And there he is. Mr. Vern Bradley is going to give up that lead. Drop down into pit road, and he's coming back out. It was real nice of him to announce that he's going to pit road.
Concentrating, DMS.
Concentrating, he says. Gonna give us a new leader. Look at this. Gonna give us a new leader. Tommy Haynes in that 17 machine.
Thank you, Bert.
Oh, that looks interesting behind him. Look at this. Look at this. Chuck Sweeney, Richard Holland, and John Wimbish. Tommy Haynes doesn't know which way to go. Holland's going to shoot through the center. Wimbish is going. Wimbish is going to drop down to the inside. He's going to come back around.
Come hello here, Bill. Thank you, brother.
And it's going to even out now. Position 1 and 2. Bradley and Wimbish gunning it. Get away from them guys. Trying to prevent. Not really sure. Let's check in on oh yeah. Okay. We've had 3 cars. 44 and 10. Yeah, we've had three that are gone down. Steve Seegers, Mike Franklin, and Ricky. Just Rick. Not really sure what happened there, but okay. Sign disappeared. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Diana. Sorry about that. Had some exciting racing we were watching. Welcome to the show. '22 started, and we've got 19 still racing. There's your leader, Richard Holland. Him and Chuck creating that distance again. Well, there is that. Gonna keep an eye on that 70 of Earl Wilson and the 5 of Bradley Cooper. Currently racing 4th and 5th. Drop back here to the 24 of Dakota Floyd. Currently running 7th. Looking to pass Bill English in that 52, I think it was. 52.
Oh, we got a car down on the inside here, DMS.
Okay.
Well, I think it was a 23 of Markheim, and he disconnected, so.
Okay. Yep. All right. He just bleed it out. There we go. Not really sure what happened there. But look at the positive side. I don't have to figure out how to pronounce his name anymore.
That's right.
That's bad.
71 laps completed. Not real sure why you join a race that you can't finish. Not sure about that. Wasn't doing a terrible job.
And maybe he has to get up early, or
I'll say hi up here for you, Vern.
maybe he's just old.
Why join?
Thanks, McCall.
I guess that would be my point.
Take the inside,
Here you
John. You
go.
got a lot fresher tires, buddy.
Yeah, that would be. We are going to recognize that. We can recognize that voice right there. Be the voice of the number 5 there.
Thanks, McCall.
Ain't no problem.
Look at this battle we got going on here. Look at the battle we got going on here.
I'm gonna roll up high, let you take the inside, Tommy.
John Snow going to give Tommy Haynes a little bit of room so he can try and get up to the front and get his lap back. John Snow currently running in 4th spot.
Okay.
Richard Holland is continuing to be your race leader at 1.5 seconds above Chuck Sweeney. Chuck out there just kind of rolling all by himself. There you go. You can see we don't even have enough wide enough angle. Do you see that, Nation?
72 to stop.
I ain't got a wide enough fucking angle. The
Nation
ass
in
is
the
just
booth?
too big. No, he's in chat. The ass is just too big. I can't get them all in there. Look at the size of that gap.
Your angle is definitely wide enough.
There he is. So what happened? The transporter, did your truck driver quit? Truck driver just said, you don't pay me enough for this shit.
You ain't missing nothing, Hal.
Actually, his truck driver got busted last night. Out there hoeing around, drinking around. We are in Vegas.
Yeah, car couldn't make it to the track, could it, DMS?
No, because he did it in the transporter. Las Vegas PD impounded the transporter, the car, the driver. It's quite hilarious, actually. Let's drop down here and let's take a look and ride along and see how good. Well, we got the 14 machine of Vern Bradley in the top 10, and he is all by himself. Don't you know? I mean, we're in the blimp view and can't see nobody.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, well, we're gonna go through the field and just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, guys, on these gaps. Here we go. We're gonna go on with we're gonna start off with the 31 machine of Richard Holland. Nobody in screen. The number 2 spot is gonna be the 75 of Chuck Sweeney. And look at that. Nobody home. 41 machine of Mike Atkins Jr. I mean, with the exception, with the exception of Tommy Haynes trying to get his lap back. And, oh, look at this. 21 Mike Atkins Jr. in the pits. Jumped into the pits. I'm thinking we got some strategies starting to play out here. He's going to be dropping in with 32 laps on them tires. We know he had plenty of fuel left. Oh, wow. This could get interesting, ladies and gents. Well, that's okay, Nation. Why don't you tell your wife I said all that stuff, too?
Well, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Because she's going to care just about as much as my wife is. All right, here we go. Atkins is going to be joining back onto the track here. I just don't know what's... I mean, hey, strategy. That's all I can come up with.
Does the fuel help it, Vern, or no?
Do what?
The more fuel help it, or no?
Maybe slightly. It four-wheel slides more. I don't like it as much.
All right, and getting back into the field there, we're going to go with the 86 machine. John Sanu. Again, nobody. Dropping us back down to the number 5 machine, Bradley Cooper. And we finally got 2 cars together. Bradley Cooper and Burt Wilson. 4th and 5th right there. We drop back into the 24 spot. Or, I mean, the 24 spot. The 6th spot of the 24 car. And look, nobody around him. At the 41, he's going to chase up, but he's on fresh tires. He just pitted. Behind him, we've got the number 14th spot of Elsie Daly. Let's take a look at a car that we haven't talked about too much tonight. Look at this. And his sweet tart machine, Macaulay. I almost said he had a hot ass when I meant to say hot pink.
Yeah, that's probably because he likes your sweet tarts.
Gonna like them sweet tarts. Hey, Nate, how you doing?
Take the bottom here in 3 or 4.
I think I just heard somebody say they hit the bottom here between 3 and 4 once. I ain't getting the car. I'm not going to go. Oh, take the bottom.
No problem.
Take the bottom. Take the shit out of yours, DMS. And right behind Aaron McCauley, we've got the 56 machine of John T. Wimbish. Oh, look at that. McCauley's dropping into the pit road. We have definitely done some strategicism. We've got some strategicism going on here. The 41 machine who pitted early. Look at this. He's up to the 9th spot already. And there he goes. He's going to drop by John Sanu there. And now he is going to take a look for Richard Holland. He's going to take a look for Richard Holland so he can get that lap back. Richard is dropping in. take a look at our race leader. He's in pits. Was our race leader. We have a new race leader now, John Sanu. He's running out there.
5-car pitting this time by.
Bradley Cooper radioing his crew, telling them, hey,
70 pitting.
I need some shizit. Bert Wilson radioing in. He's wanting some shizit. And there we go. Richard Holland's going to get back out on the track. Bradley Cooper, that 5 machine, he's coming down.
GMS are just wishing he had a radio.
I had a radio. Why would I want a radio?
So you could say you were coming in.
Nasty. Nasty old man you are.
That's just terrible. Oh, icky bad.
Icky bad. Right side on, left side up. And there he goes. He's down and on his way. John Sanu was our race leader. He's coming in. An 86 machine. Let's make sure his pits go well. Yeah, perfect. Right side up. Left side up. He's down and gone. And that is going to leave a John T. Wimbish in the 56 machine. Yeah, he's coming down pit road.
Yes, sir.
It was a little confusing. I was like, is he leaving or is he? Never mind. A slight bit of damage to the right rear. Nothing major. Nothing major. 17 pulling into his pit right up above him. Left side is up. He's dropped. He's down. Now I'm wondering, because we've got the 41 machine of Michael Atkins Jr. He is now currently your race leader. And he has a 2.5 second over Richard Holland. Is he going to have enough to go to the distance? Is he going to have enough fuel to go the distance? I don't know. I'm tending to think that was what his strategy was. Flying right along.
You're welcome.
Let's go back to the 31 of Richard Holland. Richard Holland's catching him up. Catching him up. Catching up.
What?
Shut up, nation.
All right, I'll sit here quietly.
Let's see if we can get it right along here during the pass. Get a helmet cam going on here. He's right onto the end, going to take on to the inside. And there it is. There it is. Richard Holland. Going to put a slide job on Michael Atkins Jr.
Sorry about that, John.
No, you're good. Nice save.
And there you go. We have our race leader, Richard Holland.
Yeah, this right side damage is killing me.
Well, stop hitting the fucking wall. I mean,
That's what
Yeah.
I say.
Do that thing.
Like you did.
The right side isn't the wall.
Yeah, the right side was the wall that did it.
sorry there. I didn't mean to say that out loud. All
That's
this.
a lie. You didn't.
Well, I can't help that I haven't been in the car much in several seasons,
Oh,
DMS.
Jesus. Here come the excuses.
Yeah, that wall was there before the race started.
Yeah, the wall was there the entire time. Okay. What did you finish last week? Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Different track, different time. No damage on that car.
You can't see my fingers, but they're playing the world's smallest violin for you right now.
Coincidentally, I'm running exactly the same place I
I'll
was
go high.
last week or last night.
Yeah, but you were in a twuck.
Twuck.
You were in
Thank
a
you, sir.
twuck.
That's no
There we go.
different.
The 72
They
machine
both-
of John Daniels going ahead and giving the race leader 31. Richard Holland all the room he's going to need.
They both
Name is
equally drive
Jacob,
like
not
shit.
John.
I don't know. I don't think that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not critiquing, but I don't know if that strategy.
What?
I don't know if that strategicism worked out very well for Michael Atkins. Because we got to get. He's currently in third right now. I don't think that worked out quite as good as he thought it was going to. But that's why
That
we.
would be strategy.
No, strategy is the plan. Strategism is affecting the plan.
Nah, I've got my attorneys looking into that word.
Thank you.
Strategism. Look it up.
System.
Strategism. I'm sure chat watching tonight can back me up on that. Yes,
I'm sure they
DMS.
won't.
Yes, DMS. That's a word. You're not a complete idiot. That's actually a word. 27 laps to go. Let's go through your top 10. Richard Holland in the P1. Chuck Sweeting P2. Michael Atkins Jr. in the third spot. John Sanu running in the fourth spot. Bradley Cooper running fifth with his 5 machine. Burt Wilson running sixth. Glenn Jamison, a name we have not mentioned tonight, in that 63 machine and the top 7. 8th spot is going to be Dakota Floyd. In the 9th spot, the 00 of Nick Hunt. And look at this. Look at this. And in the 10th spot, in the number 14 machine, we have Karen Bradley.
Okay,
Ow.
Thank you.
I'm humming like Sylvester Stallone in the movie Driven.
Yeah, he was picking up quarters.
Oh, that's right, he was. There we go. We're going to drop back up to your race later. And right behind him is the 81 of Michael McCauley, who's now currently a lap down. But if a caution would happen to come out,
Thank you.
he would get a shot at the lucky dog. I can't believe chat didn't have my back. Not a single person agreed.
Not a damn one.
Not a damn one.
What are we agreeing on?
That
Nothing.
that strategism is
Oh my God! Not that again.
Furious.
strategism. I'm telling you, it's in a dictionary. Strategism to effectively. Okay, I just give up.
What are you
Google it,
saying?
Nation. I
What
think
you're
it's
doing
on.
is not very strategic.
There
Might
you
well go high.
Like broadcasting.
Yeah. I was trying to get chat on my side. I see how it is.
No. They turn against
see
you real
how-
quick. I know.
First of all, you
Alright.
gotta get them to understand what strategize means.
Stratospherism.
Strategism.
It sounds like he's going to have a strag orgasm.
Strategism is to effectively affect
Oh God.
strategic plan.
Okay.
Think he's had
Strategism.
too many Bud Lights and it's a strap on or
Hey,
something.
hey.
Wash that shit down with a White Claw.
Lucky for you, I don't drink beer. By the way, the KDMS booth down there in the center has got rid of all beer this week. They're serving free shots of Crown.
Damn.
Because they got rid of all their Bud Light and cut their golden locks off.
Diesel's down there peeing in bottles right now. A new beer.
Better beat Nation.
Nations
Nation, you
first.
got a new beer?
No, sir, I do not.
Still drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Nope. Miller Lite.
Oh, that's right. Miller Lite.
That's pretty much the same. This is your number
Yeah.
2 spot. There, Chuck's waiting.
Like water with
2.8
it.
seconds behind our leader, the 31 Richard Holland. And we have 18 laps to go.
How many?
Yes, we do.
18 laps to go. So, Vern, if you got any of that strategism left, you might want to think about using it.
I don't have any. I'm just going to get what I can get, and that's what I get.
That's it. This time it's hang on to what you got and run what you got.
Wait, what?
Says the guy whose transport driver got arrested by Las Vegas PD last night. Impounded his transporter.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
I've worked more hours than you've been awake.
Oh, please. Oh, here we go. Keep it up, Richard. You got this. Yeah, Richard has got a 3-second lead over the number 2 spot of Chuck Sweeting. Look at him. He's coasting.
I'll go hot, John.
He's coasting. Nobody in front. Nobody in the rear. It's like he's
saving.
It's like he's out there qualifying.
I think he done qualified.
He done strategized.
He's strategized.
Yeah. He's stratospheres to why.
No, strategy. Strategies is the affected outcome of a strategism.
You mean affected with an A, right?
Yes.
Not affected.
No. Yeah. Sure. So strategism is to affect a strategy.
Of what?
You strategize.
Oh my gosh.
You almost sound like Kamala Harris.
He's trying to drive, you know?
He would have to go up for that.
Those word salads, man.
Oh, what were you gonna do, man?
Now,
Biden
strategisming
Straddle and a go.
is what
whatever
you
the hell
did
he's
when you
talking about.
effectively strategized your strategy in strategism.
It almost sounds like he's reading that off Google.
Probably.
Can't
is.
make this shit up out of the top of your head.
No, you have to.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's where that dark place lives.
Hello, LZ.
How many laps to go, do you, man?
We got 12. 12.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah, hold on. I just put my teeth out.
He was strategizm, whatever the fuck that was.
Shut up. I got to put my teeth back in.
Well, there is that.
There we go. Sorry about
Never
that.
heard a hooker say that before.
Damn it, girl. I mean,
Take him back out, goddamn.
Hello here, Dave.
let's go ahead and take a look down here. I heard a ho, 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 Dave. So, going Dave, we got is the 36 machine of David Nestor.
Don't worry about me, Chuck. I just wanted to watch the line.
We got Michael Atkins going to
That
try
part,
and.
It's not a good one, I can tell you that. I can't figure it out.
Well, my race is over. I'm 4 laps down. I just wanted to get up here and watch somebody that might know what
Could
they're
tell
doing.
you why, but I'm not gonna.
There we go. There we go. John Sanu in the 4th spot right there behind Michael Atkins Jr. And that 36 is a lap down. '17 machine Tommy Haynes up there running along with Tom T. Wimbish.
Which is his partner.
Yep. I think they're just going ahead and racing along there. That he is. Yep. It's like a car club tonight. They're all just kind of,
Well, you got your Fords and then you got the real cars.
all the Fords are the ones that quit tonight. All the real cars are still on the track.
That's it, baby.
We got 9 laps to go. 9 laps.
Careful now, Wimbish is running forward.
Yeah, that's his problem.
I think that's a Mustang he's running.
Wimbish? No, Wimbish is a lap down. He's in 13th right now.
What
This
the
is
fuck
my
has that
surprise
got
pick.
to do whether it's a Mustang he's running or not?
Because
Because he's a lap down.
he's a lap down. And he just hit the wall.
And that.
So, there you go.
There is that.
Still doesn't mean he's not.
I
running
guess
out
it's
forward.
not technically a hit. It's a rub.
Rubbins racing.
Rubbins racing. Except for I
Only
don't
when
think it's the
with
wall.
It sucks.
Yeah, I don't think it's the wall you're supposed to rub. It's like when she looks at you all crazy and goes, "No, you're not supposed to rub there." that's out of bounds.
Been
That's
there,
not
done
allowed.
that.
Diana's our first vote in tonight for driver of the day, and it's going to go to the 31 of Richard Holland.
Never heard of her.
Speaking of Richard, let's go ahead and take a look at, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See if he's cutting it out at all. $31, $31, $31, $31.
I'm going to guess it's the 31.
I'm starting to think that that's the only number they know.
I'm pretty sure. Well, that and the 3.
I got one that I'm thinking of.
Thank you, Bill.
I was
I
thinking
really
of the
like
33 car, the DMS vehicle, but, hey, what do I know?
Well, we don't count cars fucking 20 laps down that can't get around
Yeah.
the track.
That thing's been an impound for like 2 months.
4 laps. We've got 4 laps to go. Richard Holland out there in the lead. Let's do a quick rundown of the top 10. Richard Holland leading your race. Chuck Sweeting in 2. John Sanu in 3. Michael Atkins Jr. running 4th. Bradley Cooper running 5th. Burt Wilson running 6th. Glenn Jamison running 7th. Dakota Floyd in the 8th spot. And Karen Bradley moving up to the 9th spot. And Nick Hunt rounding out the top 10. There you go.
I'm not going to respond to that one, Amber Turd.
Ow, damn, shots fired.
Ow! Shots across the bow.
My right shoulder give out with about 15 to go, which means this race was probably about 15 laps too long.
Way
Right.
too long.
Yeah. And you wonder why we're calling you Karen tonight. Wah. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Riding around. Well, go ahead.
Coming from the guy that can't say sarcasm.
I wasn't trying to say sarcasm. I just said that.
Say something on a whole nother
You
level.
were trying to say sarcastic?
No.
No, he was trying to say
Strategicism.
circumcised.
Strategic, but
Strategism.
particular something. I can't remember.
And there we go.
Strategy.
There we go. There we go. We got 2 laps. Oh, wait a minute. That was the white flag.
Yeah,
White
that means
flag.
1 lap.
White flag is out. We're going to stay on board here with Richard Holland and see him take the checkered. Race 2 of the Chase Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Coming around the final turn, and booyah, there is your winner, Richard Holland.
Appreciate it, man.
31 of Richard Holland is
Good race,
your
yeah.
winner. Winner. Chicken dinner.
Good race.
Nice win, Richard.
I hate auto fuel.
I'm not sure what that.
iRacing almost gave away a position there.
Well, there we go.
How many laps to go yet?
I didn't say you have to go. I said there.
All of them.
There we go.
All the laps.
One at a time.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
One at a time.
There's your race winner. 31, Richard Holland. We'll be right back with interviews. All right, let's see if we can find him. Let's see. So we got interviews tonight with Richard Holland twice. Those times, Chuck Sweeney and John Sanu. Let me see if I can find him. Where is he at?
HJRM.
Yeah, I know. We're going to bring him up here to the... hopefully I don't drop him. He's delicate. You know how drivers are. How about you, Richard Holland? You got a copy?
I got you, man.
There he is.
There he is.
Wow, you know...
Yeah, you should.
You
What's
know,
up, buddy?
Not much, man.
did anybody tell you that there was a race tonight?
Yeah,
I mean, not a
Yeah.
Sunday drive.
man, I tell you, I'm so glad that the strategy and the race and all that just kind of finally played in our favor tonight, man. We have really struggled in this car. I mean, we've had good runs and good finishes, don't get me wrong, but to capitalize and actually get a win in this car, I think this is the first win of the season for us. So, you know, to get it in the chase and this late in the season, man, I tell you, it feels good. The strategy, everything played in our favor, and the race went really, really good for us, and it feels good.
Well, that's
Did
good.
you say strategy? What the fuck is that?
I told you, okay? I mean, you
thought it was
strategize, you get a strategy, and then you strategism, and strategizing and jizzing is... I mean, okay, never mind.
All right, you're jizzing way too much there.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, whatever it was, whatever you want to call it, it definitely worked out for you tonight. I gotta be honest, man. It was like a Sunday drive out there. I did notice that Michael Atkins had dumped in a little bit early than anybody else, and I thought maybe that was going to work out a little bit for him because that was going to give him enough fuel to go the distance. But it didn't turn out that way.
Yeah, I mean, when you put 100% fuel in the thing, tires really become a premium, and it really comes down to just kind of working a good line where you can be fast, give up a little bit early, but be able to keep that momentum, later in the run there. So, and then like I say, the strategy part of just when to pit and how to work all that, and it worked out in our favor. I can't count how many times this season in this car we've been on pit road when cautions come out and had to restart the tail end of the lead lap, and I mean we've just the strategy has not played in our favor. So tonight it did, and it just feels really good, man. I tell you, and you know, anytime you're going to beat Chuck, and especially in a heads-up race where there's one caution and it's a lot of racing, a lot of green flag racing, you got to be perfect in order to do it. So he's a hell of a competitor, and I got a lot of respect for him. So he's very clean, and I really enjoy racing him. So,
Well,
but
you
I like
finally
beating him too, just like he likes beating me. So that's the way it goes,
well, you finally got that outcast car in the winner's circle. Congratulations tonight. Anybody you would like? Oh, by the way, congratulations! You also got driver of the day.
Woo! All right, Amy Nation. We finally gave them guys something to cheer for this car. Man, having this thing up front all night must have been, awesome to watch, I think. But now we can't do what we do without their support. I can tell you, and they are huge for us, and they come out every week, and just can't say enough about Diana and just the whole entire crew. All of them, like I said, they all come out, vote for us, root for us, support us, and we love it. So thank you guys.
Well, thank you for
Good
another
win,
wonderful
Richard.
race tonight.
Thanks, Al.
I don't know where Vern went. I didn't know if he had any questions, but anyway.
Probably doing points or something.
Yeah. Thanks for doing the broadcast, man. You do a hell of a job. I've been watching every single one of them, start to finish, and taking over for Vern, and gives him an opportunity to get back in the car. And I'll tell you, this broadcast hasn't missed a beat, man. You've done a hell of a job.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks
you,
to
Nation. Yeah,
Thanks to Nation.
yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
technically,
That's right.
it was all Nation's idea, to be honest with you.
Well,
Yeah,
see.
it was me getting the fuck out of here is what it was.
Again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week, Richard.
Yep, appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
There you
Later,
go. There he goes. Richard Holland, your winner tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I got to admit, I don't mind the car look of his Outcast. It's a beautiful car. I think you got to put some pinstriping on the front, or just go like his truck. I love the AMP truck. It's beautiful.
He does not like anything on the front.
I know, that's why I said it. Anyway, we're going to get into our number 2 driver, Chuck Sweeney. I'm going to bring him up here. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Chuck, you got a copy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's it going tonight?
It's going second place tonight. We got it handed to us tonight. Richard was up.
Yeah. Well, look at it this way. It wasn't 6 seconds. It was only 5.945.
Yeah, and it was a hell of a lot better than last night. This track and me just don't get along well, I guess. But Richard's always good, and he just kicked our butt tonight. So congrats to him. Good run for John tonight too. It was good to see. So it was a fun race, but I just couldn't figure it out. Couldn't get consistent with it. I'd be 2/10 off one lap, and then the next lap I'd hit it right, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, well, we can't be perfect. We can't be godly and perfect at every track, but you definitely did a solid P2 tonight.
Yeah, I don't expect to be perfect, but I expect to be consistent, even if I'm consistently slow. And I couldn't get it tonight. I couldn't figure it out. I was struggling in 3 and 4. I was okay in 1 and 2, but I don't know. Richard had the whole track figured out, and that's why he won. So he deserves it.
Yeah, well, you guys are both fantastic drivers, and you'll be passing each other. You'll be passing each other next week during the race. It was still very interesting. Great race to watch tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it was fun to watch. Yeah, next week, Rockingham, that's going to be really interesting. It's a fun track, but it's a tough track. And then Phoenix is fun. And then I don't know. We just throw our names in a hat at Talladega for the championship, I guess.
I hear you there. Well, congratulations on your P2. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Just thanks to Amy Contract, and thanks to you, Nation, Vern, everybody, Brad, Michael. You know, these guys that put this on week in and week out. It's appreciated, and um, just having a great time and having a good season, and just keep on rolling here. We'll see if we can go get them next week at Rockingham.
Well, good luck next week. Thank you so much, Chuck, for being here. Thank you for being a wonderful driver and giving us something to root for. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, man. You have a great night too.
All right, and then we're gonna be moving on over to our number 3 driver tonight. Let's see if we can get contact with him in the 86 machine, John Sanu. You got a copy, please? Please.
Yeah, I got.
Look at that. Like I actually asked you nicely.
Yeah, don't beg, please. I'm more than happy to come up here.
How are you doing tonight?
Good. I like 100% fuel. I'd like to cast the first vote for 100% fuel for the rest of the season.
You liked it, huh?
Oh, it tends to favor me. I tend to be a little more, because as I'm learning, I'm trying to be a little more gentle with the car and wheel inputs and throttle inputs, and I think that favors me these longer runs on the tires.
Well, it looked like Chuck and Richard just had it dialed in tonight. Give me your viewpoint on it. You got third spot, but we did run in behind about 13 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely was not as dialed in as they were. But yeah, the car felt pretty good. It was you just really the first stint I came off with like 35% on the right front, and I was like, I really got to watch what I'm doing. And I just tried to be gentle with the tires and the input, and didn't mess around too much with lines, and just try to be patient. And I noticed a lot of guys just seemed to burn up their stuff, and I just a little bit slower throughout, ended up being faster in the long run. So it seemed to work out for me. Everybody ran pretty clean. It was a good race. But yeah, I just tried to run clean line, not overdrive in the entry, and just wait till I really had a good rotation in the center, and throttle off and try to minimize wheel input. And just, yeah, it was a fun race. My AC went out yesterday, so it's about 90 degrees in here and 100% humidity. But
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so I have full immersion here today at the Senu household. So yeah, it's a good run. I didn't have anything for the front two boys. I never have yet, but we'll get there eventually. I'm very pleased with the way this turned out. So
Look, like I said last night during the truck season, John, when you can take a third place podium behind Chuck and Richard, it's almost like you won.
oh, absolutely. This to me is, yeah. I'm more than happy to finish between those two. I mean, it's yeah. I agree with you 100%.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed watching you guys tonight, John.
Yeah, I look forward to watching. I look forward to going to work so I can watch the race. It's a good track. Like I said, everybody ran pretty clean. Everybody gave each other, as far as I saw, a decent amount of space. And yeah, I really like these long runs. I hope we stick with this. That would be awesome. I enjoyed it. Good track, good car, handled
Well,
pretty good.
well, congratulations on your third spot tonight. Chase race number 2. Rockingham next week. Any thoughts?
No, I'm gonna have to put in a little time in there, but no, Rockingham's an interesting track for me. I'm hit or miss over there, so we will see. I think the same thing is going to be in effect here, with this car at least. Is just patience and watch the tires.
Yeah.
It's completely different than the trucks. The trucks more momentum. This one you have a little bit more finesse, and so I enjoy it. It makes me work harder, but that's how you learn, right? So. And thank you, by the way, for taking over the broadcast. Love the broadcast. I watched it last week. Love the anthem intro. Can't say how much I love the intro.
Oh,
I hope
nice.
I don't know if that's a weekly thing or just for
That's
coming
a
up on
nightly
Memorial
thing.
Day.
No, that's a nightly
Excellent.
thing.
So that's how I greatly appreciate that.
Congrats, John.
Thanks, Al. Appreciate it. Like DMS said, third place between those two gentlemen, I can't complain at all.
No, good run, buddy.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, John. Well, you know what? You go in there and try to cool off a little bit and get that car back to the shop and get it ready for Rockingham next week. And we will talk to you then.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Again, thanks for all you're doing, man. You're doing a great job up here.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, fans in the stands. That's going to be your race tonight. That's going to be your show tonight. Once again, we'll go over the top 5. Richard Holland coming in and being your winner again tonight. Chuck Sweeting coming in second with that 75 machine. We just heard from John Sanu in that 86 ride. Michael Atkins Jr. finishing 4th on that 41 machine, and Bradley Cooper in the number 5 machine coming in 5th. That's going to be our show. I was your host and your broadcast here, DMS, and Vern was in here. Hal, you got anything you would like to say?
Nope, just congrats to all the winners, and thanks to the fans, and we will see you all next week.
God bless each and every one of you, and you guys have a great night, a great week, and we'll see you Tuesday.